No, exactly.
You know,
that's what you want, right? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I can definitely feel when I'm sitting in it that it's, pushing against my spine quite a bit.
Yeah,
which is sort of like kind of have to get used to in the beginning.
Exactly. It's a different feel.
Yeah, it's a different feel. At the same time, you don't feel launched over, right?
Exactly.
Over, like this is the kind of thing where you always, when you're sitting on a desk or you're sitting on a plane all the time. I mean, you get off a plane after a 6-hour flight or a 10-hour flight, and the first thing is like you feel like you got to work out or do something to move around.
Exactly.
And you get a similar feel when you're sitting in the desk and doing something, definitely hunched over all the time, and the posture is so important.
Yeah.
And so to have that and kind of have that feeling right now that I'm feeling, I really like that because I feel automatically I'm up straight. It's almost like the same thing when I come see you. To get adjusted, it's like, you walk in this way, and then afterwards when you're adjusted and you feel like you're aligned again, it's like you can breathe and you're up straight. So
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's going to require less treatment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's what you want. I mean, that's what you want at home anyway.
Yeah.
We know how much time we're waiting. I mean, especially, when you're sitting in front of the television, the same thing.
Yeah.
You always tell yourself, I got to sit up straight, and I'm sure that I'm not going to, posture is such an important thing, right? And, the way I see myself sometimes watching TV or the way I end up on the couch even, like, no wonder I feel like a truck hit me every single time. Yeah. So if you can find different chairs or this chair to sit behind the desk when you're doing some work where you don't have that feeling, that if that's 2 hours a day, imagine how that adds up, right? So it takes you maybe a little bit longer. It takes the thing away. Yeah.
Came back, you see, no matter where you go.
Yeah. That's nice. It feels like you're kind of being sort of like it's activating something.
Yeah.
Right? You feel like you're just kind of sitting. You almost feel like, okay, I have to make sure I'm sort of sitting the right way because it's kind of moving around, right? So it's nice. It's like you get treatment while you're sitting. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the idea about it, right?
That's the idea is keep your spine moving.
Right.
Which keeps the circulation, everything.
Yeah.
It's the stillness of sitting, that screws you up.
Yeah, that's right.
So by moving, encouraging movement, but in the right position.
Right. And if I move my pelvis myself, is that considered like a workout a little bit? Or because, I'm feeling like I'm activating,
your core.
I do.
Yeah.
To kind of, to have a different position.
As an athlete, you know what core means.
Right. It's huge.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's everything. That's the idea behind this.
Yeah. And how long did it take you to really, finalize this sort of product with the movement? Because I've never seen anything like it. So
it's about 3.5 years, of like really built like as much as we can, almost every day, almost at least 3 or 4 times a week, meeting with Jim, who's a designer, brilliant designer, and he's built chairs for 14 years, so he knows what he's doing. But we built so many prototypes and tested. And you said on this one way back when it was the
beginning phases. Yeah,
that's how I got the ideas.
Right.
I used you guys, no offense,
right,
to get the feedback because who knows better than someone that knows back pain or this kind of thing.
It's amazing. And who doesn't have back pain these days? I mean, everybody always says something about their back, right? Lower back, upper back, thoracic spine, whatever it is.
See how this unloads your neck, right? Because it lifts your chest up.
Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting up straight, where you can, you don't even have the chance almost to sort of move in a bad position, which is huge.
Yeah.
Because you find yourself always, even if I would be in the desk right now, I kind of feel like this is, keeping you up straight. Yeah. Even if I'm moving forward. Oh, really nice. Congratulations on putting it all together. That's not easy. That's a great finished product.
Thank you.
Proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's like we're trying to get it out on Kickstarter to, raise the funds to go to molds. And of course, it's a bigger venture than I anticipated initially.
Right.
But, hopefully.
Well, everybody listening or seeing it, go to Kickstarter and help out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be great.
Here's just some images of the final chair because this is not final.
Okay.
The final one's a little sleeker, a little sexier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really nice. And I think we should talk about it a little bit because people have asked the height and the adjustment of it because we've had a lot of guys in here with different height and gals with different height.
Right. Well, this like you can spend a lot of money on chairs, and really the more you spend, the more adjustments you get.
Yeah.
Just you got to change this, change that, move this, and then after you sit on that for a while, you have to adjust it again. So you're constantly with this. There's really only one adjustment. Up and down.
Yeah.
And so no matter, because you kind of want to sit with your knees just a little bit below your hips. That tells you when you're at the right height.
Right.
Everything else is centered over your center of mass, so it just makes you move automatically.
So I'm pretty much in a great position right now.
Yeah, because the pivot points, what I really did is I just said, what's the difference between sitting and standing or moving? It's your hips.
Right.
So I literally built a chair with hips.
Yeah.
Because when you sit on a normal chair, all the movement, whether it's contoured or not, or how many adjustments, is straight up and down, which causes compression in your spine.
Yeah.
But when you stand, that compression disappears because your hips are literally supporting your pelvis by pushing inwards.
Right.
So what we want to do is create a bucket that sort of compressed and mimicked standing and walking.
Amazing.
So that we could keep circulation and muscles moving, reduce hip flexor contractures, which is what our biggest issue is, right? People that sit long periods, which causes their back pain. Yeah. So the whole idea was to combat all of those forces using a simple idea. That was the hard part.
Yeah.
And we want you to be able to hit a tennis ball in the chair too.
Yeah. I'll try that for you, for sure. But no, it's like you said, it's so important. And some people are not lucky enough to, kind of go out there and do their sports, and then when you're sitting all day and constantly sitting all day, you know how you feel. You can't lie about it, right? So to have something now where you can sit in and feel much better about yourself and feeling the difference, hopefully, which is like, that's key.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you like it.
I do like it. Yeah. Very good. Great stuff.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for coming by.
We're going to help you do your backer pledge right now. I just need you to type in your email address so we don't say it.
Okay.
Unless you want all those emails.
Exactly. Okay.
Perfect. And then what happens is we set you up here with your pledge.
Thank you.
And we're going to plan to ship in February.
Right.
So you'll get it soon. So I'll take care of that right now.
Thank you very much.
With your card.
Amazing. Can't wait.
Good.
And you can choose colors and stuff like that too, or is it just
right at the end of the campaign? We'll send out a
okay.
survey to you, and with your email that you just put in, and you'll get to say, "Oh, I want this color, that color."
Here's the other thing.
Amazing. I already have a couple of guys that I'm sure are going to want it.
The good thing about this, Tommy, is the padding is going to be snap in and snap out, so the chair will never wear out.
Okay.
If you want new padding, you could actually take the padding you have, you can get it embroidered with your name or your corporate logo,
right?
And sort of modify it yourself. If you want it to fit your decor, you can have it recovered very easily. So you can make this chair really whatever you want it to be. But it'll come in a few colors that we think are,
and on wheels, of course, which is important, right?
Around. This is a task chair.
Yeah.
This particular chair is for working at the computer, watching. You can watch television and everything with it too. That's cool. But it's when you have to sit for long periods. That's what it is.
Do you feel like there is something similar out there on the market like that, or not really? No.
There's lots of things that wobble and do kind of weird movements, but you're always working with them. You don't get to relax and just be. Right. You have to actually be physically engaged with them. And they don't look like a chair. They look like a stool or something like that. Yeah. This we wanted to look like a chair. Yeah. So that it was conventional in its appearance, sort of. Right. We're trying to make it slicker, of course, and modern, but it is a chair. Yeah. A chair that works though.
Amazing.
Works for you. Yeah. Instead of you just sitting in it. Yeah. It has meaning. Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks, awesome. Tommy. Appreciate it. Are you training now? What are you doing?
I'm sort of like in the middle of trying to figure out what I'm doing.